Today on the channel, it's a slight throwback to a figure I highly anticipated and wanted to review before I started doing reviews. The living legend of World War II, the Star-Spangled Avenger, America's greatest hero, Captain America, on the way I got it figured.
The way I got it figured.
Alright guys, out there at Action Figure Land, way I got it figured, back with another Marvel Legends review. This time we're looking at Marvel Legends Captain America 20 Years of Marvel Legends. When Hasbro announced this figure, I was over the moon. I thought it was gonna be everything is advertised, and so far it is. So he is in sort of retro packaging to the original 2002 Marvel Legends Captain America, which I do own. At least some of which you will see in this video. The original version of this figure came with a comic book of Captain America 100. Or actually, I don't know if it was Captain America 100, but no, it was not Captain America 100. But this comic book back here in the background, it came with a copy of that actual comic. While that figure perhaps doesn't hold up as well as some of the other Toy Biz Marvel Legends, it was a great figure for its day. This one is a partial retool of the existing Captain America mold that Hasbro's been using. The chest is partially, the chest comes from the 80 Years of Marvel cap. The rest of it's the normal Captain America body they've been using, and then he got a new head and a unmasked Steve Rogers head, as well as the other accessories here, which we will go through. So the retro packaging is very nice. On the back you have Steve, and the figure came with an actual, the original figure came with an actual backdrop piece. This is just sort of like a card back, and then there's like a little stand that holds it on there. You can stand Steve on that figure stand if you so choose. And there's some text. The text reads, "For 20 years, the Marvel Legends series has brought the iconic characters and storylines of the Marvel Universe to fans worldwide. To celebrate the 2002 Toy Biz debut release, Marvel Legends proudly presents the 20th Anniversary Series 1 featuring Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, and Toad." So as of press time of this video, all of those figures are available. If they do a series 2 of this, I sincerely hope they do a Black Panther, another figure that I still retain possession of from that initial bunch of Marvel Legends. And the Hatut Zaraze figure seems to have some call outs that perhaps we will see on a upcoming Black Panther figure. Time will tell. For now, we're going to get Steve out of the package and go through his accessories and everything in greater detail. Alright, so here's Captain America out of his package with all of his weapons and accessories arrayed here for you. So it comes with 2 extra sets of hands, saluting hand, pointing hand, which are both actually left hands. No, I'm sorry, no. This is a right hand. Yeah, left, right, and then two looks like shield throwing or catching hands, and of course he has fists as he comes in the package. And you get the cowl piece here, so that when you have the Steve Rogers head on, it doesn't just look like Steve Rogers' head is sitting on there. It's like he took his mask off. It's a very nice portrait of Steve. It seems like they were going like for like the 70s look for all of these guys. Like the 20th anniversary Hulk has sideburns, looks like, you know, almost like a Han Solo type haircut. And Tony Stark definitely looks like, you know, like 70s Tony Stark. So I mean, they're great portraits. This is a great portrait. The Tony Stark one is so out of date that I just couldn't get with it. But that armor is also, the head that comes with the armor, you know, is appropriate for the time. So there's that. It's not inappropriate for the figure. You get kind of a slashing or something scraping against metal kind of effect, and you get these three bullet holes, which are sort of probably the way I usually keep the would keep it displayed. And then of course you have the shield itself, and then it comes with the sort of energy crackling on it kind of deal. Maybe somebody with an energy weapon, or the Red Skull with the Cosmic Cube, something like that. And the colors are nice and vibrant, which this is the most vibrantly colored Captain America they've made to date. I do have the Red Onslaught version, as well as the Marvel 80th version. And the colors just pop on this one so much more, that even though he's, you know, really sort of a third, maybe fourth use of that body, with the 80th years of Marvel upper torso, he really stands apart from those guys. And I'll probably compare them in this video, but you know, he's definitely standing apart. Now with the shield, what you have here, he has the arm clasp, as well as he can peg it into his back, which is what the straps are for. So he has straps, and the straps are all one piece that go on this kind of harness that he has on there, and therefore when the shield is supposed to be strapped on his back, which is a good way to show it if you don't always want to have bullet holes and stuff in there. And these probably work a little bit better than the ones that came with the previous Captain America, and I'll show that too. They didn't work terribly, but this seems to be a more fitting solution for that thing. Then of course you have the stand with the Captain America 109, Origin of Captain America, drawn by Jack Kirby, written by Stan Lee. And then there's this backdrop picture of World War II that is a takeoff of the actual molded piece that came with the 2002 version of Captain America. As far as articulation, he has all the normal articulation Marvel Legends have and Captain America's have. So he can kick back about to there. And of course you can bend pretty far. As you can see, he does have pins, so there's that. The shin swivel on the Buccaneer boots, ankle rocker, of course. The usual range of motion on the arm. No chicken neck. His neck is one piece, but he does have pretty good range of motion on that neck joint. He doesn't have butterfly joints. Perhaps the next Captain America will have those, but while he doesn't, while his articulation is more standard, I mean, the appeal of the figure more than makes up for, sort of the reuse. In my book, he's, this is the best Captain America they've ever done by far. I suppose I should reveal at this point that it is Captain America that is my all-time favorite Marvel Comics character, probably my all-time favorite superhero character. He's at the top of the list. And it was from reading this stuff, the Stan Lee and Jack Kirby stuff from the 60s, that really sort of cemented the character for me. When I was a kid, I had a Marvel Comics lunchbox, and I always loved looking at the Captain America picture, and on the other side was like the Hulk busting out of a wall or something. But my favorite part of that lunchbox was definitely Captain America sort of running at you, and it was drawn by it was either drawn by Joe Sinnott or John Romita Sr. I can't remember. I'm sure I could find the lunchbox, but either way, I always loved that lunchbox. Totally loved the entire lunchbox, but my favorite part was definitely the Captain America. His costume has a certain appeal to it, which is probably why Flash in DC is my really favorite character over there. The cow with the weird wings that they have on their masks. I always liked that. So yeah, Captain America is totally my favorite, and I don't apologize for it. All right, so I'm gonna do some swap outs of hands and things like that for you. So let's do first. So we'll give him a salute. There you go. Karate chop. As one of the premier hand-to-hand combatants in the Marvel Universe. He does sometimes use karate chops, so you can use it as that as well. Versatile that way. There he's sort of throwing his shield, or perhaps waiting for it to return. last but not least, he can point. Perhaps he's leading the Avengers or the Howling Commandos or some SHIELD agents or Spider-Man, whoever, whatever, you know, he can point. So there you go. So, you know, Captain America often points. He could be doing the I want you pose as well. I want you for the Avengers. Probably wouldn't want me for the Avengers, but one can dream. There you go there. But I will say, fisted hands are definitely my favorite. He's always punching somebody. And here we have him as Steve Rogers with his cowl folded down. Pretty cool. I mean, now obviously, you know, we can't make his neck be open, but theoretically, when he takes the cowl down, his neck is not still blue, but, you know, can't have everything. So, you know, I would call that a minor flaw, but, you know, while it's a deluxe price figure, you know, it's still a Marvel Legends. It's not the world's most intricate figure. I am okay with it. So there's that, and then we'll look at the shield a bit. So the shield has the electrical kind of deal going on there, like some sort of energy is hitting it. But you also have the bullet holes, and by the way, they are like sort of you know, like there's a circular one and there's two little square ones, so they sort of go in a particular way, like, you know, they definitely thought that through. There you go. There. The shield with the bullet holes in it. And last but not least, there is the slash effect. Something slashing up against the shield. So there you go. So that's your three effects. Your hands and your various weapons and various accessories. Get Cap's mask back on. So last but not least, we have the shield strapped to Captain America's back. And Here's probably where I think it falls down just a little bit. So the shield it's huge. It's massive. A little bit too big, in my opinion, for to be on his back. The shield has a certain diameter, certain diameter, and I think this is above what that diameter would be. And the other shields that come with other Captain Americas do fit better. Now there is an Ultimate Captain America, which has been solicited for next year, coming out, and the shield and colors seem close enough that you could use that shield for this Captain America without the blast effects, the pieces, which are fun, mind you, but unless you're gonna pose them in an action pose or something at all times, then this shield really is more like a play feature than just a display piece. So I probably would want a more static shield, in general. All right, guys, so that's pretty much that. I'm gonna I have a sort of a array of pictures that I'm gonna show, doing some poses with Captain America and some of his supporting cast or villains and other people you may recognize. All right, final thoughts. Marvel 20th anniversary, Marvel Legends 20th anniversary Captain America hits all the right notes. I had so much fun posing them out, playing with them, showing you the features. The figure really lived up to kind of the hype. I know YouTube is full of videos of this figure, but I just had to do one of my own. He's definitely one of my favorite purchases of the year. On a normal circumstance, I don't like to give 10 ranks to reuse figures that are essentially reused figures. Generally speaking, there are a few exceptions. I'm not going to give Cap a 10 as much as I would love to. I would love to give him a 10, believe me. But I am going to give him a 9. The things about him that are great are honestly the deco, the color, the head sculpt, the poses you can do with him, all the stuff that he comes with. It's great. You paid $30 for it, and it's definitely worth it. The things that are not the greatest are while the blast effects on the shield are awesome, you want to have a static shield for Captain America. I don't think there's anybody that's gonna say they wouldn't want that. And I don't know how much they can cram into the price point of the figure, but since they won't even, the idea of him coming with 2 shields, one for the blast effect and one without, it's a remote possibility, right? There's just no way that was going to happen. So, that said, I am going to give him a 9. Way I got it figured, Captain America gets a 9, and I'm looking forward to the next Captain America to come out, the Ultimate Captain America, in 2023, which is part of the Avengers 60th anniversary. So you got the Avengers 60th anniversary and then the X-Men 60th anniversary in 2023. So we got a lot of cool stuff coming up, no doubt. So I'm gonna leave it there. If you like the content, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I do reply to all comments. And for now, I'm gonna sign off. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Everybody, please stay safe.